Hello class. Well, today I realized how difficult this new lesson is to teach through the board to you guys, because when I'm teaching it to the people that are here, well, it's easier and I can help them one-on-one. So since I can't dedicate too much time like going back and forth, and I don't want to make it complicated, that's why I'm making this video. So I don't have time to edit it. That's why I kind of look like this, but it's okay. You already know how I look like. Before we do anything, please make sure that you already have your drawings ready. So you were supposed to pick either a cat or a horse, okay? And make sure also that your stencils are the perfect size to trace them on the size paper that you're going to do. So these ones are kind of big, but I'm working on a big paper. So if you have like a copy paper, which is 8.5 by 11 inches, just make sure that you draw it small and cut it small. So these are the stencils we're gonna be using, and I put them in the live channel in Teams. That way you guys can find them and draw them, or print them and cut them. Okay, so we're going to start drawing the cat first. That way, for those who are drawing the cat, you guys can work on it. So let's do the cat. Okay, so like I said, I'm working on a bigger paper, and my cat is kind of wide, so I'm only gonna be able to trace this 3 times. So let me just come over here, and I'm gonna trace. So I'm gonna start right by the corner. Let me go. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to be efficient for all of you. Let me see. I don't know how to place the paper. Okay, I think this is gonna be okay. I'm gonna place my cat right by the edge of the paper, and I am going to trace this once with my pencil. So I'm gonna trace this. Okay, and you're not going to worry about the inside of the cat yet, okay? So I traced my cat. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this on top, including this, and you're going to match this half of the cat to this shape, to the other half of the drawing, half of the stencil. So we're going to match this two like this, and I'm going to draw it again. Okay, so see, I have 2 drawings, and then I'm going to come over and I'm going to do the same exact thing on the other side. So I'm going to align this with the other half of the cat, and I'm going to trace it. Trace the whole entire thing. Okay, so now I have 3 overlapping cats, so that way we can do our optical illusion, okay? So when you guys are ready, you guys are also gonna get your Sharpies and trace them. We're going to start drawing the cat now, okay? So I'm gonna draw this side first and then this side first, so that way I can come up with the middle one. So how do I do this? So I'm going to come over from this edge, see, there's 2 edges, and I'm gonna make those into like a W. So I'm going to come over here and here. I'm going to do a V, and I'm gonna come up, and I'm going to do the eyes. Right? So I'm just using this as my reference, and then I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna do the whiskers. Okay, so I have cat number 1. Now let's try to do cat number 3, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to connect this. We'll make it to, I'm gonna try to match it as best as I can as the other one. So same width, bring it up, come over, And then here, this part, maybe I can just erase this. So that way I can just have one line instead, like this. And then same thing here, just try to have one. And then I'm going to match, I hope this eye, I'm going to try to level it with this one. So I'll level it here and here. Well, it kind of looks twisted, but you guys are gonna do it better because I'm trying to just show you. Okay. And then I'm gonna do the whiskers. Okay, so see, now you have all of the cats. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use this middle one and we're just gonna give it a nose and connect the eyes. See? Super easy. So now you have your optical illusion of the cats. Okay? When you're done tracing them, then you're going to do the Sharpie and then color them and make a cute frame. I will send a picture of my horse. That way you guys can see how the end result is. So now that we did the cats, you can only fit 3 cats on a large paper. Now if your cat is smaller and you have a larger paper, just do it as many times as you want. Now let's do the horse. So I'm going to bring it here. And I have my horse. I'm also going to start right from the edge of the paper. And I'm gonna trace the whole thing. Stencils are very useful if you're repeating multiple designs. So what you do is you do the drawing that you wanna draw multiple times, you cut it, and then you use it as many times as you want. So they're very useful. I do a lot of stencils actually for my drawings. So now that I traced this one, see I have my shape. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to match this ear with the drawing that I just did. So creating kind of like a V, see, it creates kind of like a letter V. And I am going to align it, making sure that it's straight. So now that I have my V, I'm going to come over and I'm going to trace the whole thing, not just half, the whole thing. So since the horse, it's like it has a more slimmer face than the cat's more wide, you can fit more drawings of the horse on your paper than the cat, but that also depending on the size of your stencil and your paper. Okay, so now I have that, and we're going to trace it multiple times. Remember, we're keeping in mind the shape of a V when we're tracing the ears. That's how you're going to adjust your stencil, by keeping in mind the V shape. Okay, and then one more time. So that way we can move on. Well, we've already been 10 minutes. Okay, so let's pretend I drew the other one. So I drew 4 so far. Let's pretend I have the extra one. So now what you're gonna do is you're going to observe this, and this will make it easier. I did this too when I drew mine. So I'm just going to see this shape and just bring it down. So that way I know where the eyes would go. So maybe the eyes are gonna go here. Right? Then I'm gonna move it to the next one here. I'm gonna bring it down, and using this as my guide, I will draw the other one. And then you keep going. I mean, if you need to put it below, you can do it. I think I just can show you. So now you have the eyes, and see, now you start creating shapes and everything like that. So you're gonna use this. That's the same way you do the hair, the nose, and the lips. So it's gonna be easier this way. This is how it should kind of look like. And I'm gonna take pictures of my end result. I hope this video helped you guys, and if you just have any questions, just try your best. Online class is always difficult, but I just really want to teach you something challenging. I love you with all my heart, and I truly meant that when I say it. Mwah! I love you. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.